Now, when the Kisumu port was reopened in June last year, it was a new dawn for the trade and economic development in the region. The return of MV Uhuru to the waters of Lake Victoria raises hope for the revival of trade ties between Kenya and other regional countries that are keen to reap from the revamped Kisumu port. MV Uhuru has 23 technical staff involved in running the vessel's day-to-day operations. They include captains, naval engineers, and other crew members. Among them is Veronicah Waruguru, a woman defying odds and thriving as second officer of MV Uhuru in a male-dominated field. Collins Ogutu just came back from the lakeside city where he had a chat with her and now brings you the following story.
MV Uhuru 1, the famous cargo ship on Lake Victoria, taking a rest after a long journey of ferrying fuel to Portbell in Jinja, Uganda. At the helm of Kenya's recently relaunched vessel by President Uhuru Kenyatta in 2021, after being grounded for 15 years, Veronicah Waruguru is a woman who has broken the ceiling.
Normally, my main duty is the navigations. I prepare all the voyages. I also assist on the loadings. I also take care of the medical rockers on board. It's also on my line of duty. And on board, we normally sail on the shifts. We are around like 3 captains or 3 officers. We normally call the officers. So like my watch starts from midnight until 4 a.m. That's when I take a watch. That's the most worst watch I ever had because everyone is sleeping. And now you have to take care of the vessel, the cargo, and everyone on board is relying on you.
Waruguru is making a history, becoming a second officer, a licensed member of the deck department of MV1. She is a trendsetter for the young women who think to enter the male-dominated industry.
So many challenges, but if you have passion, that's what matters. Because like now, I'm young ready, as you say. Now, the people I came to be hand of them, they are men who believe that this job is only for men. So when sometimes you execute orders, you see though they are not even ready to execute it because you are ready. But now, at the end of the day, they have to accept it because you are the officer. They normally come here as a school and then I talk to them, I tell them what a man can do, a woman can do better. So we are telling the young girls to join us, to be more. We want to be more captain, we want to be more officers on board, at least for the other generation to come. This, as I was reading last year, and I see that in maritime, now we are about 20. And like 5 years ago, it was almost 0%. This way, I see now what the white thing is breaking. This is the vessel now, where it is.
With about 7 years of experience in the maritime sector witnessing her wins, Waruguru encounters challenges while navigating just like other professionals.
At sea, when you're sailing, especially at night, at Lake Victoria, there is a challenges of boats. So many boats, there's no education of anything. So you cannot even leave a single minute on bridge. Lake Victoria had like 10 years was not active on the this business of vessel trading. So these fishermen, they forgot that there are these vessels that pass on these specific routes. So you find they just put net very shallowly, and then you are passing there. So sometimes you find a ship is just, the propeller is just get stuck on those nets. Sometimes you see them, they are sleeping, they have not put on any lights. So you just find that you are nearly to kill. It's very scary even when you are proceeding. Sometimes you need to reduce the speed so that when you see them on ladder, there are so many, you need sometimes to reduce the speed so at least you can be able to maneuver them. Or sometimes you use the hood, we put on the hood, at least to waken them up. So it's been a challenging, and we may ask those who are concerned, the BMU, to just try to educate and KMA to come in to educate these fishermen on their safety measures at night.
Onboarding the vessel, she remains optimistic of her hard work and achievements to further her studies.
I started my journey in 2007, where I joined Dar es Salaam Maritime. Then from there I went for the cadetship on board the various vessels. Then now, up to now, I have like 10 years now on the training, and now I'm planning to work more. I get more further to go for the degree and masters. Because in this maritime, to be a level of masters or degree, it's a lot. It requires a lot of money.
Even as the national government pioneers the blue economy through its newly constructed 480 million shillings maritime school in Kisumu, with the aim of boosting sea-free trade, Waruguru hopes women will come through to have their numbers count. Collins Ogutu, Metropole TV.